Hello, how are you? It's been a long time since I've been live on a Saturday. I'm on my way to the church to do some decorating, and I just wanted to pop in and say hello to my YouTube channel friends, and thank you so much for subscribing. I was at 707, I think, subscribers, so I really appreciate that, and it's really, I know that some of my videos are kind of random because I kind of still finding my way with YouTube, because I was doing a lot of videos about teaching online, and I still have my foot in that door, but I'm working a full-time job, so that's a lot harder to do, keep up with videos. Oh, hello. So, I just wanted to say hello from New Hampshire, and I wanted to mention that this time of year is a great time to maybe do things that are traditions that you've done before, but also to do some new things. And I know for me, when my kids were young, there's certain things you do because the kids are little, and it's, the Christmas season, you want to make things fun for them. And as the kids get older and they have other people they want to spend the holidays with, it can get depressing. So instead of being depressed and thinking about what we used to do, make some new plans, things that you do that are new to you. And so this year we actually went to a movie the other night, and it was called it was a movie about Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, and I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day. That was a song that he wrote that we sing around the Christmas season. And we also quote a lot of his poems. Some of his poems are pretty popular, like the one about Paul Revere's Ride. And I live near the Boston area, so I wasn't really thinking that when I went to the movie that these people had lived in the Boston area, which I'm about an hour north of Boston. And so we went to the movie. I personally do not go to movie theaters, so I'm not a Hollywood geek by any means. I just haven't gone to movies, like, ever since I was in my early 20s. I just don't do it, and with a large family it can get kind of expensive, so we would do videos at home, or we'd play a movie at the church or something like that. So I hadn't been to the movie in years, but my friend wanted to do it, and this is put out by Sight and Sound, which is the company that is in Pennsylvania that I went to a production. They do like live productions, like kind of like Broadway. They have a play and they act everything out. It's 3 sides, so they'll use a screen, they use live animals, they have an amazing set, and it's like 3D. And so we watched the production of David back a couple months ago in the Lancaster area. They also have another one in Missouri, but they also have ways that you can watch them on TV. I think they have videotaped them at Sight and Sound Theater, and you can pay a certain amount per month and be able to access their productions that are videoed. But now they're getting into making movies, and this was the first movie that they made for the big screen. And so I know that the movie is being played all around where I live, and I'm not sure if it's around the entire country, but I do have another friend that was on Facebook that said she went to it. She lives down south somewhere. I'm not sure what state. And so it's being played all around. It's called I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day. And if you are a movie producer, it might not be upscale, Hollywood pro, but for an amateur, for the first one for Sight and Sound, it was really pretty good, and the story is really good. I really enjoyed the storyline. It would be a good movie, a good night out for you and your loved ones. It would even be good for, I would say, teenagers. It might not be majorly awesome for young kids, but if your kids are good about sitting still, and they might enjoy it too. It has a really good message to it, and I really enjoyed it. It did prompt me to check into Henry Wadsworth Longfellow and see what other poems that he has written, to make sure that the movie was exactly what they say it was, if the history was correct and all that. So it prompted me to do some learning, which is what I'm all about. Always learning something new. And it also made me think, people can make movies. I mean, they definitely had a lot of help, and it was very professionally done. But these days, with phones and everything, I mean, kids could make a story and write their own movie, right? About maybe their life. We have so many ways that we can be creative now with the technology that we have and stuff like that. So it definitely got my brain cells moving. So what are you guys doing for traditions? I am heading to the church because we're going to put out some Christmas decorations. I live in a very country area, and yesterday I went online and talked about the weather, and the weather is really weird today. The sky is like it has cotton in the sky. So I heard that we're going to be having some rain tonight, and it almost looks like snow is coming. I don't know. I saw some interesting activity in the sky with some airplanes, so I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but yesterday the sky was pretty clear and it was blue, and I did see some airplane activity, and now it looks like this. I don't know if you are connected to that idea, but we'll see what happens. We're supposed to get snow tonight. Right now it's about 37 degrees, so it almost feels like it's warm. It's not freezing cold, it's not windy. It's actually pretty nice to be able to get out now. Since it's going to rain later, it can be cold, rainy, wet, miserable in the winter when it's raining. So we'll want to be inside later. I have a meeting with some of my friends later today because it is budget season in our town, and we've been able to infiltrate our town boards. A good friend of mine, she is the head of the budget committee, and I am actually on the school board. I'm not the chair of the school board, but I am on it. And so we're able to kind of, help each other understand everything, what's going on, and bring ideas out to people. I put nothing past them. Yeah. So I put on Facebook, I put a picture of what the sky looked like yesterday. There were stripes in the beautiful blue sky, and some people had no idea, it's just normal. So there were definitely stripes. Maybe I'll put it on This Way Network on the community section. But, anyway, we have to keep taking one day at a time, make steps that we can make, and just keep praying and keep trusting the Lord, and know that God's in control, right? And that He loves us. And this is my church. We have a country church, and small country church. Our church people have been praying for one whole year every night, usually every night online together. And since we don't always get out to, we don't always get out. When some of us live a little ways away from each other, so we meet up online and pray. And yeah, we have a small group. And sometimes people think it takes a crowd, it takes a lot of people to make something happen. But God says that He can do anything. And there's a lot of examples in the Bible of people that have done things all alone with the Lord. And so He wants us to give our hearts to Him and trust Him that He will do anything through us. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Let me know what you're doing for the holidays, if you're just staying home and, taking it easy, or if you have any traditions. And I hope that, you at least have peace in your heart, that God is in control. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.